everybody, I'm making a video. I'm actually redoing a box opening video, so the box is already opened. It uploaded on YouTube, and for almost 24 hours it sits at processing 20%. I've contacted YouTube and all they said was, oh, well, you need to upload it again. Well, I already deleted it because it uploaded. So I will be remaking this box opening, and I'm honestly thinking I'm going to put it together for a little bit and talk about it more. It's kind of an echo in here because I'm in our spare bedroom. There's not a whole lot in here to absorb sound. This used to be my daughter's bed. Quickly look, hopefully you don't see who's in the box. It's a twin over full bunk bed. Her room used to be Hello Kitty, and now it's My Little Pony. And when we moved, she wanted a loft bed like her brother, so we needed a bed for the spare bedroom. And so instead of selling it, we just kept the bunk bed, which works out. So if friends or family come that have kids, one of them can sleep in the bunk bed. And here is the famous Playpen from the other video. It is mostly set up. I had to buy a new bassinet for it because the one that it came with, no matter what I did to that, it was disgusting. And then it looks like there's some staining in it, but I realized after the third or fourth soak of the mattress pad, because I soaked the actual Playpen by itself and it came out fine. And I had washed the bag and there's a canopy thing that goes over it. I washed them in the washer, and they smelt fine and the water wasn't looking yucky. And after I did the soaking, I'm like, wait a minute, is that brown color that I'm getting now actually the brown from the board in the mattress? And I'm thinking that's probably what it is. And I also need to get another one of these bars things. I've been looking on eBay. It's the specific size because this is the mini crib. And the only seller that I found is sold out of them. So I might go to like Home Depot and see if they can cut a wooden one for me to match it, the size, until I can find a metal bar. And then I'm looking for a sheet for this size too, and I found one. I just have to order it. So Crystal, your baby or babies, I don't know if you're going to bring one or two if you end up coming, their bed is already set up. And you will have this whole room to yourself. And then, excuse this trash bag, cat chewed through the corner anyways. This is my son's American Girls and a few other things from when he had head lice. I haven't taken him out because every time they come out, his sister bugs them and then he gets mad. And I purchased some shelves my husband has to hang on. Hopefully he'll do it tomorrow. But let's get to the second box opening of this little guy. Put that over there. First off, here is, I don't want to be too far away, but I can't get a good angle on this camera because it keeps falling off the tripod. First off is his body, and because I was still deciding if I wanted to get him reborn right away, and now it's looking like I might have to wait, I got the one with the ties, so I can put the body together unpainted and just, make videos, changing, playing with him and whatnot, until I am able to get him reborn. And I actually have my bag of polyfill right here. And then there's also the neck flange. I have to figure out how to use this. I know that it's supposed to go on the neck to help it so that it runs smoother. But I'm not sure how to do that yet. To figure that out. I also bought 7 pounds of glass beads. I wasn't really sure how much I wanted to weight in. And the glass beads were on sale, and I'm thinking, you know what, I can always use glass beads. So when I get other Reborns and such, if I need to weight them, or if like Yvonne's one baby that came and it was actually weighted with like, it looked like kitty litter. Or it wasn't kitty litter, I don't remember what it was. I know it wasn't glass beads. So she ended up having to re-weight it. So I'm like, you know what, I'll just have some on hand. Honestly, I thought about buying more, but I didn't. But we will get to the kit. Here is his little foot and leg. And this is a Bountiful Baby sculpt. I don't remember the artist's name, but once I get to the face, I will tell you which sculpt it is. And here is his hand, his little arm. And the thing that I absolutely love about this kit is these fingers don't really look as much, but like his thumb and his pointer finger and some of his toenails. And then like this hand, you probably can't see it, but the nail beds the nails come off of a little bit. So it's not like some of them where it's like my fingernail. I chew my fingernails, so they're bad. But like my fingernail stops, then you've got the tip. But in babies, their fingertips usually go over the tip of their finger. So I thought that was absolutely adorable. Here is this hand, arm, this would be his left, and this one is his right. And here is his little face, close up of it. And if you don't recognize it, some people might not, because some people don't really get into Bountiful Babies. This is the Bountiful Babies Sweet Pea Asleep. And it is supposed to make a 23-inch size baby. And so I have emailed a few different Reborners that I admire their work. Just kind of getting price quotes right now due to my husband and I both having to have dental work. Okay, I'm going to put these in right now. Or put one in his body, in his butt right when I stuff it. But I will be, I hope the bag doesn't I'll put some stuff in first. I went shopping today and completely, I was going to get some stockings to put it in, and I completely forgot. What was I saying? Oh, I've emailed a few different artists that I admire their work, to kind of get price quotes. Both my husband and I, he won't be reborn till sometime next year. But both of my husband and I have to get some dental work done. His is a lot worse than mine is. He kept kind of being cocky about it, like, oh, you're not taking care of your teeth, blah, blah, blah. Because the last dentist kind of screwed me over and was trying to price gouge and whatnot, so I was kind of dreading going to the doctor or dentist, and I went, and this dentist is, first of all, listen to me, because I metabolize Hi, Jack. I metabolize the Novocaine or local, whatever they use, really fast. So half the time, by the time they put it in me and then walk away and come back, I go numb instantly, and then I start feeling it about 10 to 15 minutes later usually. Well, I had told him this, and I told him my fear and what had happened before, so he gave me something different, and it actually worked. But I had a tooth fixed on last Monday, the one that broke off, and then I had another one fixed, or I had 2 more fixed today, so I went in for a teeth cleaning today. And so I decided to get the 2 worst ones done today, and then I'm going to probably be going back later this month to getting a few more done, and then next year I'll have to get 3 more done. And it's just because where we used to live, see his body, not sure what this is supposed to be. It's kind of a weird little bump. I don't know if it's supposed to help when he sits. But okay, put that 1 pound in there. I might take out some of the stuffing and put another 1 pound in his body. I'm just gonna weight his body right now. I'm not gonna put anything in the hands, the arms, or legs, because I don't, having to send him off to be when I have him sent off, when I send him off to be done, I am going to just send the limbs and the head, so the body will stay with me. Because I can put them together, I just can't paint. That's my biggest thing. But, so yeah, I'm not going to put weight in the head, or I'll put it in the little poofs for the arms and legs, but I'm not going to put any fiber fill or weight in those areas. And I'm just going to tie this off for now. Like I just said, I forgot some stockings for him. I have to figure out how to reweight his body when... Sorry about that. My son's playing Minecraft. He was driving us nuts today, so we allowed him. So here he is on his body. So I've got a few quotes back from a couple different artists. I'm waiting for a few other ones. I mean, these are artists that I want to have babies in my collection from at some point. So I will probably end up going with the cheapest quote just because of other expenses that we have coming up. So I just bought this body for now. I may end up changing it if I don't. And that's kind of like what's nice about doing him right now, is I can get a feel for, even though it's a blank kit, like I'll probably make videos with him around the house, but I probably won't take him out just because he looks so pale. I can just imagine the reaction of trying to take him out looking like this, and okay, what's wrong with your baby, lady? But so I got a couple quotes back. I'm waiting for a couple more, and like I said, I will probably end up going with the cheapest one. And it's not because I'm trying to be cheap, and I'm not just trying to find a cheap Reborn artist. So these are artists that I admire. I admire their work. So if you've got a quote from, or if you've got me asking a quote, please don't be offended if I don't take you up on the quote right now. It's just, I'm trying to get a cheaper one for this particular baby. And honestly, I might go with a more expensive one when I do my, the kits of my kids. I know I need to get the things for the arms so that the arms can turn more freely. It's a better, more natural pose. And now to get his little legs in, but you know, this one's, he was kind of a spare of the moment buy. I had been thinking about wanting another boy reborn, or wanting a boy. Some of you might have seen the video of my baby Think It Over that I had for sale that he is currently pending. And well, I have my neonates and I have 2 boys with them. It's just, I'm not, their bodies aren't the most realistic. Yes, they're all vinyl, so they can wear whatever. But they're not cuddly. They're not really lifelike. So I wanted something more cuddly. And where Ryan, yes, she's a solid silicone. She's more cuddly than the neonates. I mean, when you hold her, her silicone kind of warms up, so it feels more realistic. And where she's squishy versus, even though the vinyl's hollow, it's still hard. It's not easy to put this leg on like this. But, and I completely forgot to grab a diaper, and those are in the other room, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. I do have a little outfit behind him to put on him once he is put together. But here he is quickly put together, and I just put 2 pounds on his body. When I put him, I just don't know if I like this body though. Because he's got such, he's kind of supposed to be long and skinny, and I probably overstuffed his body. But this is the body that Bountiful Babies made for him. But like, his head isn't, he's supposed to be the size of a 3-month-old, and honestly his head looks tiny for a 3-month-old to me. His limbs look proportionate to this body, but I don't know, his head just looks tiny. Maybe it's me. And then maybe it's just me because my kids both had big heads when they were babies. But I may end up keeping this body, I may not, I don't know. I haven't really fully decided on much with this poor baby. I haven't even decided on a name yet for him. So if you have any suggestions for names, leave them in the comments, please. So far the names that I have for my dolls are Ryan, the silicone. Luna is my Real Care 2 Plus. My Caucasian neonate is Skylar. That's a boy. And then I have Tiffany, Tatum, and Tyler, which those are all girls. And then I'm trying to think of what my African American boy's name is. It starts with an S. I'm drawing a blank on what that poor baby's name is. I didn't really have him very long before he got packed up. But I don't know, I might be looking for a different body for him that fits him. I mean, yes, like I said, I probably overstuffed him, but like, his chest puffs out. Move some of this around, the stuffing around. But like his arms, I didn't even put much stuffing in them. And that one's coming out. But And this is cohort size 3-month outfit that I bought at, before we moved, Once Upon a Child was having their dollar sales. And I had gone to it just looking, not going to buy anything in particular. And I saw this outfit and it had tags still on it. It was brand new and it was $1. And my family likes cohort stuff, so it came home with me. If we have another baby that's a boy, he will definitely be wearing this at some point in his life. Even if it's winter and I have to just put it on him at home, he will be wearing it. But here he is, put together. Like I said, I'm not sure about this. I think if I took out stuffing, it might be better. I'm not sure. But this is the new baby. It is a boy. I haven't decided on his name. Honestly, I'm kind of drawing a blank on a name for him. I was thinking about Elijah, but he doesn't look like an Elijah or Eli to me. I like different names. I don't like common or popular names. I wonder if this will fit in. Where did the bag go? Oh, there it is. The kit was in. So, I'm not fully sure what I'm going to name him yet. Riley had crossed my mind, but I'm still thinking about getting that. There was another, when I decided that I was going to buy a Reborn, it was kind of a spare the moment thing. And I was looking at Bountiful Babies, and it came down to him, or to Sweet Pea, or to the Riley kit. And I really like both, and I still am kind of wavering about the Riley kit. So I may end up getting the Riley kit, and if I do get it, I will keep it Riley, just because that baby looks like a Riley to me. Where, I don't know. I don't know what he looks like. Another name that I was kind of thinking of is maybe Kai. I'm not 100% sure what to name him. Usually they come to me, but maybe it has to do with the fact he's not painted. When I do get him reborn, I don't want rooted hair. I want painted hair. Because to me, at least in my experience, as little boys end up being bald. I don't know. I just am drawing a blank on what to name him. I mean, I've got names going through my head. Like, names that friends have named their baby boys recently. There's Levi, but he doesn't look like a Levi to me. Or Oliver. I don't really see Oliver in him, which actually, Angela Lewis, who sculpted Ryan, she's the Dakota sculpt from Angela Lewis. She has a new partial silicone baby, and she put up pictures of him, and she asked, fans and her Facebook friends, what do you think I should name him? And I looked at the baby, and I'm like, that baby's Oliver all day. And she did end up naming the baby Oliver, so. And I don't think he looks like an Oliver, to tell you the truth. I'm not fully sure, and honestly, I'm still tempted to look up what his head circumference is and see if there's a smaller baby with a bigger head circumference, because honestly, this, even though the body's overstuffed, the body seems pretty proportionate to the arms and legs, because if you lay him down, or I could just sit him up, his arms were straight, they'd be right about here, which on most people, that's where arms fall. The arms might be able to come up a little bit, actually. The arms could come in a little bit. I can just trim a little bit up and pull them in off of this. I keep this body, or at least this arm. Are they the same length? Yeah, they are. I think it's because this one's more bent, and where this one's bent but a little straighter, maybe. They're about at the same angle of a bend, and the forearm's about the same length before his hands. But from here to here, this one is a little bit longer, I think. Yeah. So this arm seems a little bit longer than this arm. But otherwise, to me, this body seems to be, I mean, the legs seem to be a good length. And this is a 3-month short-alls. And that would be where they should fall on a baby. And yeah, just the one arm's a little bit longer, but his head, and I don't know if it's because, like I said, I have his body overfilled. I don't know if it's that or if I'm just used to bigger babies with bigger heads. I don't know. Let me know what you think. If where I would still keep this sculpt, I might find a different baby with a bigger head and a smaller body and then swap heads. I don't know. I'm like I said, this was kind of a last minute thing. It was I had sold some stuff on eBay, and I was like, you know what? I've bought my kids, I had sold some other stuff on eBay, I bought my kids a lot of stuff, bought stuff for my husband. You know what? I'm going to treat myself. So that's where he came, and it was kind of a spare of the moment thing. And I wanted a good sized baby that would wear a solid 3-month, like Carter's 3-month outfit. But they'll probably end this video because it's getting a little long. Let me know what you think. What you think I should name him. You know, do you think his body fits the size head? Maybe, I mean, on the camera it doesn't look too bad, but, and it's not, I don't know what to think. It's not that I'm disappointed. It's just, I am in love with this face. I will say that. I am in love with this little face. But I just need to figure out a name for this little guy and, you know, kind of decide what I'm going to do. If I'm going to find a smaller body to put his head on or what. But I hope you enjoyed this reBox opening video. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. And I hope everybody has a great day.